All right. It is Thursday, September 19th, 2019 at 9:19 p.m. A lot of 19s. All right, let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center. All right, we have Umberto heading northeast at 21 knots or 24 miles an hour. And it's pretty much just going at 105 miles an hour because of the wind just pushing it off so far and so fast. It's pretty much falling apart in the north up there. Imelda is bringing lots of rain. It is maximum sustained winds at 15 knots or 15 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure of 1010 millibars or 1010 millibars. Located at 31.4 north and 96.4 west. Movement west northwest at 12 knots or 14 miles an hour. Imelda is bringing up from 40 to a possibility of even 50 inches of rain to parts of Texas, bringing a lot of flooding to this area. So it's just as if a hurricane landed there and just flooded out the whole area. Alright, then we have Disturbance 2 with 10% chance of active formation in 48 hours, which is hanging out between Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. Then we have Hurricane Jerry, which is moving with sustained winds of 80 knots or 90 miles per hour, minimum central pressure of 979 millibars, located 17.7 north and 56.5 west, movement west northwest at 50 knots or 17 miles an hour. Jerry's going to be moving over the Lesser Antilles and Puerto Rico. I think about 100 miles offshore. It will bring rains to the area and possibility of high tides to the Puerto Rican and the Lesser Antilles and the Virgin Islands in that area. Even though it's not making direct impact, it is still going to be making some impact. There's also Disturbance 1 with 10% chance of active formation in 48 hours and formation chance through 5 days at low at 30%. Alright, let's take a look at Hurricane Jerry. It's going to be hurricane status all the way through as it moves on the way all the way to Tuesday. So as it gets closer to the Lesser Antilles, it's going to be hurricane status. As it gets between Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic on Saturday at 2 p.m., it's going to be still hurricane status, not major hurricane, just regular hurricane status. It right now has a maximum sustained winds of 90 miles per hour, and it is moving at a good pace at 17 miles per hour. Thank goodness it is not a really slow storm. It is moving at a good pace. Alright, let's take a look at the eastern North Pacific. We have Kiko, Mario, and Lorena. Tropical Storm Lorena, Tropical Storm Mario, and Tropical Storm Kiko, and then one disturbance with 10% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours. Let's take a look at these storms. Tropical Storm Mario is going to be a tropical storm all the way through, and then it will turn into a depression on Tuesday. It will be getting closer to land, but it won't be forecasted to interact with land. Let's take a look at Tropical Storm Lorena. Lorena is forecasted to interact with this part of Mexico, the Mexican Peninsula here. Call it Baja California, but it's still the Mexican Peninsula. Alright, so it's going to be a hurricane by 12 p.m. on Friday when it makes landfall, and a storm by 12 p.m. on Saturday as it goes all the way up and onto a tropical depression by 12 p.m. on Monday as it goes up all the way up the peninsula. Alright, and then we have Tropical Storm Kiko, which is pretty much going to be a storm and then turn into a hurricane by 11 a.m. on Monday, but then come back down to a storm on 11 a.m. on Tuesday as it wanders off into the west in the Pacific. Alright, let's take a look at the tropical loop. Here is Lorena, here's Mario, here's Kiko, and they're pretty much just hanging out in this area of the Pacific. Lorena's forecasted to interact with this shore, with the peninsula, and here we have what's her name again? I keep forgetting her name. Let's take a look. Starts with an I. Imelda. Such a weird name. Alright, so here is Imelda interacting with Texas, bringing all that rain in there. And then we have the disturbance between the passage of Mona and Dominican Republic, bringing lots of rain to the Dominican Republic. And then we have Jerry traveling towards the Lesser Antilles and the Puerto Rico area, but it's not going to interact with land, supposedly. It's supposed to stay northward. Alright, so here is the passage again. And here is the storms coming off of Africa. Hopefully, no more storms create anything, but they are showing some storms coming off the coast of Africa there. Alright, let's take a look at the Gulf. This is Imelda bringing that rain to the Texas area. Hopefully, it goes away soon and it doesn't keep adding water to the flooded streets. And then here is Jerry, and then Puerto Rico, and then the tropical disturbance that's between Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, bringing all that rain there. And you see Jerry is headed towards the west at a quicker pace than regular hurricanes. So it's pretty much just heading over there. It's not that big a storm, but it is starting to form better and look like a better hurricane. The better hurricane shape. Alright guys, and here is the storms coming off of Africa. Alright, so hopefully, let's pray that the storms stop coming off of Africa so we don't have any more hurricanes developing in the Atlantic. Alright, let's pray for a quick end of the season, for hurricane season to be over quickly. Alright, hit like and subscribe for more videos, and see you guys next time. God bless.